Once upon a time in a quiet town, there lived a couple named Emily and Jacob. They had been passionately in love since high school, marrying shortly after graduation. Their life seemed perfect, until the unthinkable happened. Jacob cheated on Emily with her younger sister Sarah. The betrayal shattered Emily's heart, and after much anguish she filed for divorce. The pain of that period left deep scars on both sides, and eventually Jacob and Emily went their separate ways. Years passed, and Emily built a life for herself away from the shadows of her past. She focused on her career as an artist, finding solace and healing in painting vibrant landscapes filled with hope and joy. Jacob too tried to move on, haunted by guilt and longing for the love he had lost. Despite the heartache, Emily still held a flicker of affection for Jacob, which she buried deep beneath years of hurt. One sunny afternoon, fate intervened as Emily attended a local art exhibition featuring her latest collection. As she stood by one of her paintings, a familiar voice drew her attention. Turning around, she was stunned to see Jacob looking older and perhaps a bit worn, but still undeniably handsome. They exchanged awkward smiles, unsure of how to bridge the chasm that years had carved between them. As the evening progressed, they engaged in hesitant conversation, reliving cherished memories while grappling with the scars of the past. Jacob confessed his regrets over his decisions and the pain he had caused. Emily listened thoughtfully, her heart tugging at the sincerity in his eyes. They decided to reconnect over coffee, allowing the past to be a narrative instead of a barrier. Weeks turned into months, and their bond began to rekindle. They found joy in shared laughter and old inside jokes, emotions that both believed were long extinguished. Slowly but surely, they started falling for each other again. Emily admired Jacob's growth and maturity, while Jacob cherished Emily's strength and passion for life. One evening, as they walked through the park surrounded by budding flowers and the warm glow of the setting sun, Jacob paused and turned to Emily. His eyes glimmered with newfound determination as he took her hand, confessing that he wanted her back in his life forever. He poured out his heart, explaining how the lessons of their painful past had transformed him and how he had grown to love her more deeply than ever. Emily felt a rush of emotions washing over her, everything they had experienced pushing them toward this moment. After a moment of contemplation, she realized that despite everything, her heart still belonged to Jacob. With a smile breaking through her tears, Emily agreed to give them another chance. They embraced, feeling a sense of relief and hope. Two people once broken now coming together again. From that day forward, they worked together to rebuild not just their relationship, but also the trust that had been shattered. They navigated their challenges with patience and kindness, learning the importance of communication and honesty along the way. Years later, under a beautifully decorated gazebo surrounded by flowers, Emily and Jacob stood side by side, exchanging vows once more. They had faced their past and emerged stronger, proving that love, when nurtured and respected, can indeed conquer all. As they shared their first kiss as a married couple, the townspeople cheered, and Emily and Jacob knew that they had found their happiness ever after. With each step, Emily and Jacob felt the warmth of their community embracing them, celebrating not just their union, but the love that had blossomed between them. As the evening progressed, laughter and music filled the air, marking the start of their journey together, surrounded by loved ones who cherished every moment. In that magical moment beneath the stars, they felt the weight of their dreams fulfilled, surrounded by love and joy, celebrating the beginning of their forever. The couple's laughter echoed through the night, a joyful celebration that reflected their love as friends and family, reveled in the happiness of the occasion. As they glanced at their friends and family, it was clear that this day marked not just the union of Emily and Jacob, but the joining of hearts and memories that would last a lifetime. In that magical moment filled with laughter and confetti, Emily and Jacob felt a profound sense of belonging, knowing that they were not just starting their life together, but were enveloped by the love of their community. As they looked back at their journey, memories flooded their minds. The laughter, the tears, the lessons learned. Together they embraced the future with open hearts, ready to create new memories that would last a lifetime. In the comfort of their home, Emily and Jacob cherished moments filled with laughter, surrounded by family and friends who supported them. Their bond deepened as they shared stories, dreams, and the joy of everyday life.